Oh no, we have limited choices. We can have egg nipples. We can have the ninja sex party outfit. Oh yeah, that is just perfect. Can we make Dan? I want to make Dan. What's up guys, and welcome to Dream Daddy, a game that's largely made and voiced by the Game Grumps, who are some of my favorite people on the internet, so of course I had to check this out, but I wanted to say right now that it's also a very gay dating simulator. You are a single dad, you're dating other single dads, and I know that's not going to be for everybody. You know, I know some people aren't going to enjoy or feel comfortable watching this kind of thing, and that's okay. I'm not the kind of person to tell people what they should or shouldn't enjoy watching, just like I would never tell somebody who they should or shouldn't stick their dick in. It's just going to be a common thread of respect that we're all going to keep throughout this, could be series, I guess? I don't know, you guys will have to let me know if you want to see more. Like, I don't even know if this is going to be a game for me. I've never dated a guy before. Mostly because Dan has never asked me. Another fair warning, this is full of dad puns, so if you don't like dad puns, then this probably isn't gonna be for you either. Dad? Dad, wake up! Wake up, pretend to be dead, or 5 more minutes. Oh, we're clearly gonna pretend to be dead. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad, this hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving van because it's leaving soon. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Manda Panda.
Ugh.
Yikes. Dad, breathe. Go brush your teeth. Dad tip number 72, the only acceptable time and place for decaf coffee is never... What? Dad number 40, managing to... Oh, come on, I want to see the dad tips. My hard drive is too fast. We get to build our own dad, that's right. Oh my God, this is great. Calling it right now, if I can't have a ripped off pair of jean shorts and a crop top that says choke me, this isn't the game that I thought it was. Clothing? Oh no, we have limited choices. We can have egg nipples. We can have the ninja sex party outfit. Oh yeah, that is just perfect. Can we make Dan? I want to make Dan. I was gonna run through this myself, but I realized, you know, maybe people at home would like to make their own Dan. If you guys want to follow the recipe, it's a Jewish one, simple, but very handsome, and it all begins with the hair. You need to get the right level of floof. See, that's too much floof, and it's too high up. You need kind of low-lying floof. A darkish brown works very well. And then for the eyes, you know, those are pretty decent looking eyes. You don't want something too kawaii, and we don't want to come on too strong to the daddies or look too surprised by them. So I feel like a nice neutral eye will work well. We need the biggest nose possible. Very important to remember the physique. You want him to be as pale and white as possible. Hair is a definite no, and super skinny. The head needs to be a little bit bigger than the rest of the body. If we could adjust height, we would, but that's not currently available. That's fine. You know what? He's definitely pretty tall. We don't have any facial hair. Now, normally you would want the 5 o'clock shadow, and if that's not available to you, don't go full-grown beard. That's too much. It's better just to go clean shaven. We also don't have any glasses or piercings, and clothing is already set, so you're looking good, Daddy. And we have Dan... Dan Sexbang, all caps. Be that dad. Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos in little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. Aw, little baby Amanda. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. The only way your father and I, the only way your mother and I. Oh. We get to give Dan a little bit of backstory. Does Amanda have a mother or a father? Both scenarios have me running a really twisted fan fiction in my head, and I don't know why. I don't normally do this kind of thing. Like, on the one hand, I feel like a father would be fitting for the game, and for the fact that we could have that father be Aaron or Ninja Brian. But on the other hand, it feels almost fitting to be a mother because then we can have it be chronological from the present. So right now is when Dan would be finding a girl, and maybe they get married, they have a kid, and then 10 to 15 years from now, Dan kind of realized girls weren't really for him anymore, and he wants to go out and bang some dads. Dan's future is a dad-filled future, but his past had a woman. The only way your mother and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you, but whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Maybe that's why her eyes are all screwy. Nice! Halloween, when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume! You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon. Why do I remember crying in that costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. Right, yup. Definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse phase. Aw, Dad. I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave. That was actually gonna be my backup name for Dad. If we didn't go with Dan, Sir Horsington the Brave would have been pretty fitting.
Oh,
no. I don't think that was his. Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. Ouch, kid. It's not a ska band, it's a ninja sex party. The Scommunist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. Oh, different band. That came after Ninja Sex Party and Starbomb. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P. No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up. Dad, Emma R has been my best friend since I was 7. Give it like a little bit of effort. Oh, right, Emma P was the one who tried to steal people's pets, fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station, or pooped her pants during a sleepover. These are the hard decisions I expected from this game. Using my superior dad hindsight, I distinctly remember her pooping her pants. She was a pants pooper. Dad, that was me. I did that. Oh. And I was having a sleepover with Emma R, who isn't Emma P. She never told anyone though. True blue, that Emma R. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won. Yeah, and it got us a $20 gift card to McFriday's. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy Torstada blast. I think you mean food poisoning, with a Z.
Ugh.
Dad. The dad puns are real. Still can't drive past McFriday's without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Oh, it's Mom. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. This was the day you were born. This was the day you were adopted. I feel like born fits our story the most. They also look very similar. The freckles and stuff. It's kind of a funny story. We got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. It wasn't anything big, just a fender bender. But of course I was freaking out, and the old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. Oh, okay. When I read car crash, I was like, oh, okay, so Mom died in a car crash. Where's the funny part, Dan? Get to it already. Well, your mother, oh man. She holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen her. She says, it's okay. It's all gonna be okay.
Oh.
She was right, I stare at the picture for longer, maybe too long. I miss her. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops, we gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your mother and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. There you go. So yeah, maybe around 10 to 15 years, Dan decided to go for dads. Now we're up 20 years. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You're gonna be a troublemaker, aren't you, Amanda? You were a very imaginative child. Hey, remember when I broke the back window? We get it, Amanda, you break stuff. And there'll be plenty more stuff to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watched my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our old house, disappear in the rearview mirror. So what? So sell me on our new cool pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in the beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features washer-dryer hookups, a 2-car garage, or multiple places to sleep. Oh man, I wonder if this is actually gonna change what my place is gonna end up looking like. Could I make it a dump or could I make it really nice? It does have washer-dryer hookups. Honey, have you ever had dirty clothes? For most of my life, yes. Well, worry about that no longer, as our new place features machinations that will not only clean your clothes, but dry them directly thereafter. An upper-class luxury, I fear. The concept of clean clothes is no longer in the hands of the fat cats upstairs, sweetie. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin. I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to, so I don't have to waste gas? I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know, Amanda, you know you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighbors seem pretty quiet. Oh, we'll meet the neighbors, don't you worry about that. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn. You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior? Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen? Gotta hold out on the dad puns, just try to at least. I'm just gonna ignore that, but I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 in the new house agenda? Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that'll be blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown, and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Hiya! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. We need to unpack first. I need some coffee as soon as possible. Or did you even see all the dogs in the park nearby? A bit of a... Are we just gonna we're just gonna ignore the whole ice cream sandwich thing? Considering like 5 minutes ago she woke me up and I rolled out of a pile of boxes and drove here, I'm gonna say I need some coffee ASAP. I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of old bean juice, or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out. Let's do it. It sounds like a great place to meet dads. I mean, what? You're never too busy or important to be kind to others. Dad tip number 92. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon. Oh, the Coffee Spoon's the name of the place. I was like, what? A cute little place on the corner. Man, this place is such convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? Good point, Dan. At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't gonna come up and sit on the recliner next to me and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone. Dad, And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with the shame you consider the possibility there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight, and now you're that jerk who left their mug? Aww. Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda! We walk inside. Hey. Ooh, hello. I believe you're a daddy, right? The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls, and patrons lounge around on well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to the little stage. This is Matt. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name? Hey. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, it's kind of dumb. It gets mentioned in the poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, the business is still running? But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them this same answer every time, and now I'm starting to ramble, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. Oh. Our eyes meet. Can't get over Dan's face. Oh, Amanda feels the sexual tension. So, what'll it be? I scan the chalkboard menu and am immediately overwhelmed. I'll have a Godspeed You black coffee, iced Tegan and Sarah chai Antwood. No, I'll just have that. A classic. Ooh. Just saw some daddy hearts floating around. Okay, yeah. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Godspeed You. Black Emperor is a really amazing and influential progressive rock band known for their sweeping soundscapes, and I'm doing that thing again. But coming right up. And for you, I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please. Coming right up. Do you want that in small, medium, or biggie smalls? Medium. Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Man, the sharp daggers about my bands. Hey! Scott was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's all right. Good lumbar support, you sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know. Yeah. Come on, what do we say about meeting new people? And you just walked into a coffee shop wearing a weird fluffy superhero costume, so he didn't judge. He's probably good to go. I can't meet new people if I always stay inside and also don't go outside and also don't talk to people. See, we're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down on the table and I immediately burn the roof of my mouth. Good one. Hi, we're new to the neighborhood. I'm Amanda and this is my dad, Dan. I'm Dad Dan, that's amazing. Oh, right on, pleased to meet you both. You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot. Oh. You know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes into the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing. Oh. I'm working on a new banana bread recipe and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're gonna have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, you know, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of... Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that Nana bread a taste if you want us to be doing it for creative labor for free. I think that would be, commensurate with us? Yeah, that would be very commensurate. I totally use that word. I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right. Yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing. Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. So any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. We could call it Banana Bread Kennedy's, Grateful Banana Bread, or Right Said Banana Bread. I kind of like the Banana Bread Kennedys. You know, like the punk band? I thought you said you only knew dad band's puns. I'm a hard dad.
Oh.
That actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Hey.
Yeah, Banana Bread Kennedys, strong decisions. That's art, baby. All the ... I just replace it with strong sexual tension. I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it just doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals, like Dan. He's technically a professional at saying that. Sexual tension. Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby. See, it sounds good when you say it because he's an expert. Like I said, he's a professional. Ooh. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet, just for a moment. I think that's the badass dad. He kind of looks like McCree. Ooh, he does sexual tension. Yeah, ... I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our drinks and head out. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? So where this game technically came out today, I really have no idea how it works, how it saves, how long it is, how it's segmented, but it looks like we're on the edge of a transition now, so I figured now is probably a good time to say that's gonna be it for this episode of Dream Daddy, guys. And if you're interested in seeing more, be sure to let me know. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I would definitely like to return for another episode, so I figured the easiest thing to do would be, if this video gets 1,500 likes, I'll return for more Dream Daddy, and maybe Dan can get himself a black hot cup of Matt. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.